so we have a lot of things that came in today. Some of them came in locally and others came by mail. Let's go over them quickly and we'll start working on any one of them. The first one is an iPad motherboard right here. I do not know what's wrong with this motherboard because customer did not include a mailing form. He just included a return label and he included this envelope here. There's something inside. I do not know what this is. So I'm gonna put this on the side. Okay, so the first package is an iPad motherboard. I do not know which iPad this is. There's no paper inside. The person who just called did not fill in the mailing form either. This one here is a Nexus phone. Probably came in for a charging port replacement as well. Nexus 6. Broken charging port. Okay. We've done so many of those phones. The third package is great. We have a mailing form. This looks like an iPhone 6s Plus. And please call me when you receive the phone. I'm having an error 9 through iTunes during update. Okay, error 9 can be a lot of things. So hopefully we can fix it. We have this package here, and this one looks like an iPhone 6s Plus. And what's wrong with this phone? Touch not working. Believe Touch IC is bad. It's not gonna be a Touch IC with the 6s Plus. Probably a filter that was broken off from under the FEC connector or something similar. We have this one here. Oh, look at that. Mercedes-Benz key. And it looks like a broken coil. Look at the coil here. And anything else inside? Oh yeah, we have the key fob right over here. Okay, so we'll do this later. And no paper inside. We have same envelope. We have a USB drive here. Okay, the circuit board. So the circuit board is out of the casing right here. Probably came in for data recovery. And this is the shell. And yes, it came in for data recovery. And we have this envelope, which is also the same envelope. And we have another drive here. USB flash drive. And this is a USB 2.0. And this one probably came in for data recovery as well. Nice handwriting. It will not open at all. I have tried different computers and it's not recognized. Okay. Okay, so I think we're gonna start working on this one, but we still have more packages to work on after this call. We got 2 Xboxes also. This is the Xbox One S. Came in for red lines on the screen. I do not know if this is caused by an HDMI port or if there's anything else wrong with the device, with the console. And we have an Xbox One X. Customer said he's seeing a black screen. So this could be an HMI issue. I do not know. We're gonna work on those later. Right now, we're gonna start working on this flash drive, recover data. Customer said the drive is not recognized by any computer. I just want to open it to inspect the drive from the inside to see if the USB socket looks good. Okay, so we're gonna slide this right out, and let's take a look at the USB socket to see if it's good. Okay, the socket looks good. Okay, so the drive looks mint. I do not see anything wrong with the drive physically. Let me plug it in to see if it works. And the drive is not recognized. The USB socket looks good. I do not see any loose pins, and everything checks out good. On this side we have the USB socket with 4 pins, 1, 2, 3, 4. All of those pins are good. Nothing wrong. And I also checked this side of the USB, and it looks good. The next thing I want to do is test the capacitors in diode mode to see if there's a short of any type. So meter in diode mode, red probe on ground, and no short. And we only have few capacitors on this board, so not many. If you look at the whole board, it's only a couple of components ranging from resistors, capacitors, and 2 chips. That's it. No short. And if we test the resistors in continuity mode or in resistance mode, let's see what this one reads. Reading is good. 1.5 kilo ohms. And this one, same thing, it's good. Yeah, all good. Let's test this 0 ohm resistor, and it's reading 0 ohms. So everything on the board is good. The USB socket is good. We are left with 2 things, and it's most likely the USB controller chip, which is known to go bad on flash drives. It's almost always not the flash chip unless there's physical damage, but the chip looks good. So it's the controller chip. We cannot buy the controller chip because it's different for every drive. The only way to fix this problem is to buy the same exact drive and transfer the chip over to this drive here. Since we do not have that chip and we do not have the same exact drive in stock, we're gonna have to try to find the model number of this drive, and it must be 100% identical, otherwise the controller chip may not work. So we're gonna put this on the side and work on something else. We'll get to this at a later time. The first thing I want to do is check and see if we are able to get the same exact drive, or if we even know the model number of this drive. There's no writings on the shell except for the brand name, but no model number, no nothing. I'll see if we can locate a similar drive. If not, then we're gonna have to send it back to the customer. Yeah, that's it. So what should we work on next? How about we work on an iPhone? How about we do the iPhone 6s Plus with bad touch? This one is coming from Texas. Let's do that. And it looks like the phone is not turning on. Let me get a charger. So look at this, the phone is not even charging. Customer said it's a touch issue, but the phone is not even charging, 0 amps. The phone is not even charging. Why do people do this? How can it be a touch issue if the phone doesn't power on? Zero amps. Okay, 0 amps. We're gonna have to contact the customer to let them know what's going on. And I just want to read the paper one more time to make sure it was sent here for no touch. Touch not working. Believe touch IC bad. It was sent here for no touch. What we can do is we can try another battery. This phone was sent here for a no touch issue, and it looks like the screws are missing as well. So if the phone does turn on by changing the battery, then we're gonna fix the no touch issue, and we're gonna tell the customer that he has a no charge problem as well. If he wants us to fix it, we'll charge him extra. If not, then we'll just send it back to him with a fixed touch. We have a missing plate here, and we have a missing battery plate as well. Okay. So this phone was tampered with, and we can see that the screen is brand new because of this blue thing that they left on the cover. They should take this one out, but it's kept here. Let's disconnect the battery. Let's try our battery. No power. Dead. Unless our battery is not charged, that's possible. Let me plug the charging cable in. And yeah, our battery is being charged at 0. It's currently charging at 0.44, which is low. Now, if it stays at a steady 0.44, it could mean something else. Let me try to power it on while monitoring this amp meter. And it's still at 0.44. And no power. We do not see a battery sign on the screen as well. One thing I'm left to do is to try a screen from us. Customers do not tell you that there's something wrong with the phone. We've learned that any customer that comes into the shop, we test everything in front of the customer. We test if the phone turns on, if touch is working. We even test if there's a signal on the phone, if there's service. We check for scratches, dings, dents. Because we learned that if you do not do that, customers can tell you that I brought this phone with no scratches. How come it has scratches on it? And just a minute. Hey man, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay, so I connected the screen. Still nothing. Phone is still charging at 0.44. So there's some type of problem with this phone. It could be a TriStar issue. 0.44 is not normal. And even if we turn the phone on, still 0.44. Okay, we're gonna put this one on the side. This is not a touch issue. This is a no power issue. Take our screen out and let the customer know that this is a no power issue. It could be a TriStar issue. It could be many things. But we're not gonna spend any time on it unless we contact the customer first. So this one is gonna go on the side as well. Let me keep the battery unplugged. Okay, so what else? What else is there? The key. Let's go ahead and do the Mercedes-Benz key. The key appears to have a broken coil issue right here. Let's go ahead and change it, and we'll put this on the side, the screen, the battery. And let's go ahead and change the coil on this. Customer needs it as soon as possible. We're gonna ship it back tomorrow. And where is this one coming from? Oh, California. So if we ship it tomorrow, customer should receive it the following day, or it could take up to 2 days inside California. Oh, what is this? I see a broken component here. So that's problem number one. It was sent here for a coil, but we have a missing component here. Anything else?
هذا خلص بقي هيدي انت اختصاصك هيدي.
Okay. Okay.
هلا هي
Okay, خالد. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. So right after this one, we're gonna be doing an Xbox One X HDMI port replacement. But let's finish this one. No, honestly, I do not know if there's anything here. From here to here, I forgot. I do have a salvaged key in stock, so let's compare and see. This one looks similar. Oh, look at this. What the? There's a missing button here. You see this button? There should be a button right there. And it's missing. Why do people do this? It's not only a coil issue, it's a coil issue, a button issue, a missing component issue. What's this component here? Let's check. This one looks like I removed it from here and put it for another customer. Let me check another salvaged board. Could it be that I also removed it from here? I mean, I do see it's torn off. We have Mercedes-Benz keys for other customers here, so maybe we can compare with that. Let me check quickly. All right, there. So we have a Benz key here for a customer. Let me check. Oh yeah, right there, it's a capacitor. Let me see if we can get the value of this capacitor. Meter in capacitance mode. And the meter is reading 85 nanofarad. Every nanofarad is 1/1000th of a farad. We should have that in stock. This one looks like possibly a 402 size component. Nanofarad. 360, 270. $150, $100, so it should be right over here. 91, 82, 82. So we're gonna be using the 82 nanofarad capacitor. Let's go ahead and change the coil first. Let's start by removing this piece here. No need to use hot air. We do not really care about those pads because I'm gonna connect the inductor to this capacitor here. Right after this call. NorthridgeFix. Hello, NorthridgeFix. $149. Yep. Broke the screen on both the XR and the XS Max. Both of them. Okay, so that's it. The coil is in place. I'm gonna replace the capacitor for the customer as well. 85 nanofarads. By the way, we have a huge shipment for those books coming in. It should be in within the next maybe 3-4 weeks. Capacitors, inductors, resistors, diodes, transistors. And yes, this one is a 603 size. Let's use hot tweezers. So this part is fixed. The only thing left to do is put a new button. We're gonna remove the button from one of our salvaged boards. Just add a little bit of flux so we have clean solder joints. And we're just going to use our soldering iron. Okay, very good. And the job is done. What's this here? It's solid, okay. And let's test, make sure the button clicks. Very good. And let me do one final inspection on the board, make sure everything else is good. Yeah, so all good. That's just right here. It's end of the day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing the video on the Xbox One X and other packages that we got in here. Okay, this one is done. So that's it for today. We put 2 of them on the side until we contact the customers to let them know what's going on. The 6S Plus is not powering on. It's not a touch issue. And the USB flash drive data recovery will require a controller, a USB controller chip. And the only way to get that is to find the exact same drive with the exact same chip. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to start working on the Xbox One X HDMI port replacement. We'll do something else as time permits. And from now until then, I'll see you again in the next video.